Hey there, sports fans, Rubo here for Carvel Gaming. Here's my quests for today. Druid Hunter or Druid Rogue? Guess we'll give Druid a stab if it's on offer, right? Gets me now, and they've added that little sad bum when you pay. I'm just like, ah! And I'm like, oh yeah, it's that sound, right? But we've been offered Priest, Warlock, and Rogue. You know, after yesterday's video, I'm tempted to go with Warlock again, just to try and get 6 Blood Imps. It's I just, you know what it is? You just don't want to play Priest for like 12 rounds. It feels like it's going to be like a 3-hour video or something, and Rogue doesn't feel broken. So yeah, we're gonna give Warlock another go. Guess it's a Sunwalker. Oh, these are some these are some bad cards right here. Oh boy, Storming Knight's like the best of a bad bunch. Yay, Flame Imp. We still like Flame Imp. He's still awesome in our book. We didn't really get any silences in the last video, last Warlock video. Well, we didn't get any owls, we did get one Spellbreaker. Flesh-Eating Ghoul maybe feels okay for Warlocks, but still seems like it's a 4-3 for 3 at best. Ah, Blood Imp. Don't mind if I do. Shame about these two cards, because they're both also awesome for Warlocks. Oh, no. Well, we can't take Barongeddon, because he just backfires horribly and destroys all my Blood Imps. And Sylvanas is just like way better than these two at this point. So that seems like a pretty easy one to go for there. Very tempted to take the Young Priestess, because if you go like going second, you go turn 1 coin, Blood Imp, Young Priestess, and this Blood Imp just keeps getting stronger and stronger. You just know it's never gonna die. The Void Terror can also be ridiculous, like if you get like Power Overwhelmings to go with it. You know, it's like I've got a 1-1 Power Overwhelming, make it a 5-5, then feed it to my Void Terror, and it's now 8-8. So I do like Void Terror a lot. But the kind of deck I'm going for is going to be pretty fast, so I think we do take the Priestess here, and you know, see what we're offered. Well, we got this selection the other day as well. I just like Sea Giant. You know, we're going to make a lot of fast guys, and hopefully like a turn 5 Sea Giant or something like that. Tough between Drain Life and the Murloc Raider. It is actually quite tough. I do like the idea of just going for a really fast deck. Let's be a little bit practical. Just assume that it's not always going to work that way for you. Yeah, let's try and see how fast we can get this thing, I guess. Take lots of 1 and 2 drops. Pick up the fast stuff. Obviously, we're still taking Swamp Oozes, so like, you know, it's very important that we're able to destroy enemy weapons. Grizzly or Elven Archer? I don't think we want to be that fast that we're taking the Elven Archers, really. Because we can use the Drain Lives to, like, finish off things that we just sort of beat up with one of these weak guys, maybe. Don't like the idea of Mad Bomber with this Blood Imp. It's not that appealing to me. I think we can actually take a Felguard here, to be honest. You know, there's hardly anything costs over 3 mana. Maybe that's a little bit too risky though. I think we've been offered sacrificial pacts every one of the last 5 picks or something, haven't we? Like, stop it. It's like, that's enough sacrificial pacts. Yeah, we're gonna pass up on the Dread Infernal for another Flame Imp, right? I'm not sure I can bring myself to pick up another Stormwind Knight, so we'll take the Archmage. I mean, some big guys. It's important to have a couple of big guys at least. Maybe we do go with the Void Terror. We don't really have any way to abuse the Void Terror though. So it feels like just giving our opponents the opportunity to turn after you play the Void Terror to silence it and 3-for-1 you. Hey, another Blood Imp. Shame about that Chillwind Yeti, but there's a Blood Imp. Again, like Hellfire just kills all of our guys, so it seems really bad. Obviously Dark Iron Dwarf is just amazing. Always going to be picking those up. And just something to take their guy out if it's awkward and in the way in the late game. So, pretty fast deck this. Might get to 7 wins. I mean, might also struggle depending on how many Cone of Colds we come up against. We did come up against a lot of mages in the previous Warlock video.
The light shall bring victory.
Wow, all of my 1 and 2 drops. I get this for an opening hand. Wow. Oh boy, what is this? This is ridiculous. That's like every 4-drop and 5-drop and 6-drop in my entire deck.
Someone injured?
That is crazy stuff right there. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna build this fast deck. No. You first, you know, you get this draw and you just go, no, you're not having a fast deck. Don't be stupid. So around turn 4, I'm going to start drawing all these 1-drops.
In the light's name.
Can't even play this Leper Gnome now. Due to its, you know, just... Well, it's a 2-2. I mean, he can still kill it really easily here, so I guess we just draw a card, right? If he's smart, he actually heals me up here, and then, like, because he still does the same damage, but he turns his 1-4 into a like 3-4 at that point. So, no, you can't attack that, it has stealth. But that's what I would have done anyway. Dark-Eyed Dwarf, take out the 1-3. Would be a shame to throw away the Blood Imp, wouldn't it? Make it 2-6.
So many possibilities.
Like, I don't like the idea of playing this 3-3 because he gets to attack, heal. Well, he gets to heal up, turn this into like a 3-4. But I still do want to play Sylvanas the turn after. Probably want to coin into that, don't I? So maybe I just suck it up and just hope he's really bad at the game and screws this up somehow. Awesome, thank you for not attacking me. I appreciate that immensely.
I have no time for games.
I guess we have to take this out, right? Can't let him carry on drawing cards there, so... He sure likes those cards, doesn't he? Could have just healed it up though, yeah, that would have worked as well.
Is someone injured?
You know, it's like he's drawing a lot of cards, but he's not really helping his board out that much. Yeah, Demolish is just terrible. Don't play Demolishers.
Move quickly.
That was nice of him to throw his guy away like that. I guess I'll take one of your big guys.
Let none survive.
I'll just drop an 8-9 onto an empty board. Pretty sure he played that quite badly. Hey, I'll draw the card, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't think he realised I drew a card there when that happened.
My eyes are open.
Not quite what was planned.
Yeah, go on.
Right away.
So, looking pretty good now. Happy days. Like a fistful, you know, a grip full of cards, even. And a million minions to his 1/4. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he was thinking of. With the way he traded off his minions there, and the way he played his power word shields when he knew I was going to pinch one of his guys.
I wonder.
Of course.
Yeah, he's pretty much boned.
For the king!
Right away.
Honor.
Feeling pretty confident at this point. Yes. I didn't like those first couple of turns, but yeah, after I played that Sylvanas, sort of everything just went nicely.
Well played. Consider. You have better.
It's probably one of my better matchups, I think, Priest. Because generally, Priests don't like it when you're really fast. And there's not a whole lot they can do about it. They've got Holy Nova at 5 mana. They've got Shadow Madness at 4 mana, but that's a rare.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Maybe we just throw these back and try to get the Blood Imp, right? It's like Blood Imp turn 1, Succubus turn 2 seems amazing. Like Hunger 4/4. I really hope you got my Succubus, that'd be funny.
We are in trouble now.
You're gonna coin into the grizzly that he got off me? The answer is yes. Yes, he is. There's my Blood Imp.
As the master wishes.
So I prefer drawing a card and making like a 2/1 than just playing a 3/3. Like, they're very close on, you know, the power levels, but just the fact that I want more cards in sort of this early game. You know, I want a lot more sort of 1-drops and 2-drops in my hand just to be able to dump them out really fast.
I wonder.
I certainly want to get one of these Blood Imps, because there's a lot of 3/3s he can make this turn. That I now get to sort of kill and keep my guy
We
alive
must cleanse
afterwards.
the Sunwell.
Here's one of them.
For the king! For honor!
As the master wishes.
Tazdingo! Yes!
As the master wishes.
And that's why Blood Imps are damn good.
For honor!
Why do you call?
Like, go? And he's having his turn 5 and he's just going, what the hell just happened? And now he needs Holy Nova or he's lost. And even if he has a Holy Nova, he's still probably going to lose anyway.
I wonder.
Yeah, this is more like the sort of Warlock deck I would like to have in Arena, and really haven't had the option. In a few of my previous videos, I just had like all 4-drops and 5-drops and 6-drops. It's like, I just want Blood Imps and cheap guys. And it just feels so nasty. My opponent with 6 cards in hand going, help? But all my mind controls, they're so good. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here. I've got 14 points of power. So if you have nothing which says taunt on it, you're dead.
Quickly.
Time to go! Wrap it up, boys. This one is over. Scary Master Spell. And then he suddenly concedes. He's like, yeah, I'm dead. That's a crazy opening hand that was. Along with my opponent not doing anything on turn 2. Well, he mind visioned, didn't he? That's pretty much not doing. That's my definition of not doing anything. Okay, might struggle here because druids have swipe. And swipe is good against us.
Shall be mine.
I think we throw this guy back.
I can see.
Oh! How lucky! Server problems still happening. I hope that was a win for me anyway. It might have been a loss for me. You never know with these games. I was going to say throw the 2-1 back because he can just kill it at will. And maybe just like keep hold of the Void Walk and throw the other 2 away and try to get a Blood Imp. Was my thoughts on the matter. As the Blood Imp improves a lot of my cards, like all my other minions with 1 toughness all of a sudden now surviving to the Druid's ability.
Gul'dan versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
I think same again here. Keep hold of the Berserker, because he's cool. Go for the Blood Imp, which we do get, which is nice. So we get to do a cool thing here, which is make the Flame Imp turn 1. And then maybe our opponent will coin into a 2-3, or even better, a 2-2. Then we get to drop the Blood Imp, and obviously trade off. Well, not trade off, he loses his guy and I keep mine.
It's time for a little blood.
And there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Do I have to? Necessary?
It is what I am talking about.
It's time for a little blood.
It's going to be pretty hard for us to lose from here. You know, this Blood Imp's just going to get tons and tons of value here. So he, you know, if he doesn't have a Consecrate, that is.
You call that a way? Who you want me kill?
It's tempting to take out the 2-1 there, but nah. All of the guys I'm going to be playing are just going to get harder and harder to kill. Well, we know he doesn't have a Consecrate.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course, the turn before I get the Young Priestess out, of course. Everyone plays the Mad Bomber against me in hits. It must be nice. Oh, that's pretty good though.
Done.
That works nicely. So the Priestess is just gonna throw her life away if we put it down there into Light's Justice.
Reporting for duty.
And we're not going to, obviously we're not going to ooze here. There's not much point to wasting an ooze on that weapon, wait for him to replace it with a better weapon.
Let me think.
I'm not feeling that threatened yet. Like, I feel I can handle most of the stuff the Paladin can have. There we go, now we're going to use an ooze.
Reporting for duty.
So I have no more of that shenanigans, thank you very much.
Let me think.
Reporting for duty.
Why do you call?
So we know he's not got a Consecrate. I mean, he can certainly top deck one, but if he top decks one, he top decks one. But I'm fine with sort of doing those trades as it is.
I wonder.
You know, if there is even a Consecrate in his deck, you know, it's still like a 5% chance of him having drawn it that turn.
Let me think.
You know, unless he is being ultra conservative with it, which I have a hard time believing, you know, because it's a card that if he had it, I'm pretty certain he would have played it.
You love my new recipe.
Reporting for duty.
So he should have used his weapon to kill my guy there. Would have been like a ton better for him.
Are you ready for this?
And just beat him up. Like, he's got a 3-3 and a 2-2. There's, you know, there's no trade he can do here which is good for him. So let's just focus on beating him up.
Tazdingo!
And then we just silence that guy and laugh, really. Might as well make a 1-1.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Oh, pretty cool. Very cool card to draw right there.
I have no time for games.
Maybe he could have took his 3-3 out there. That maybe would have been a better option.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Well, again, he would have had to have had a perfect 2 cards to kill me on the attack back. Yep, time to concede.
Let me think.
No good trade for you here. So you have to kill my 5-5 and that wrecks you, so. Like if he'd had like Blessing of Might, Blessing of Kings, I'm dead. So maybe I could have like used my 3-6 taking out his 3-3 just to guarantee I don't die. Now he has to give me a 7-7. Awesome. Oh no! Yoink.
Well played. For the whole.
That was fun. Turns out Sylvanas is pretty good, yeah. So what he should have done is maybe have traded his minions off first and then played the Frostwolf, so that maybe it's only a 4/4.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
If he thinks I'm going to end up pinching
Your
it.
soul shall be mine.
Come on, Blood Imp. Not today.
I feel icky.
Oh. Turns out I was right.
Why do you fall?
So there's no real point to playing the Blood Imp this turn. This 2/1 still dies. I prefer drawing a card here. Because there's a bunch of cards we want to get to in our deck. And these are all the expensive cards in our deck we've just drawn here. Like 6, 6, 6, 4.
Yes, me and
Like,
Mr.
really? You're gonna do this to me? Another 6. Wow.
Pay attention, class.
Crazy stuff. Pretty much the only way we lose, isn't it? Just getting all these cards. So we get to a point where he can now start going like fire elementals and earth elementals and stuff like that.
The Frostwolf stands
Yeah, and
ready.
these guys. So we don't get to put any pressure on him because we draw all of our 6 drops. Like, awesome.
Do I have to?
You call that a weapon?
Of course.
So we're just gonna beat him up with that guy. Because we've got like the Siphon Soul and the Argent Commander and the Sunwalker. We've got so much going on next turn. You know, if he uses his 6/6 to beat up my 5/4, I can always finish it off with the Blood Imp. You know, that's what it's there for.
I wonder.
And like I said, you know, he's just gonna make lots of fire elementals. I mean, I guess we have to drain that thing for 2. Right?
I wonder.
You know, it's not ideal, but
Squire,
you know, if you play the Argent Commander, it just dies to the Fire Elemental anyway the turn after.
To Northrend!
Maybe we just go for him again with this.
Victory!
You know, so we just lose games where we get like all 5 spells that cost 6 mana, and all the cheap stuff's in the back at the rest of the deck there. So like that's pretty much game. You know, as soon as you let your opponent get to the late game and he's still on like 28 life or something. Admittedly, he needed the Stormforged Axe, or else that was game over as well.
I wonder.
And he's got Lightning Bolt as well. Okay, he's not. Awesome. Tempted to take out the 4/4. Or maybe we just silence it instead. So he doesn't start drawing any more ridiculous cards.
Give me a quest.
So he's hoping for the spell power 1 again there, as you can tell.
Sure, send the little guy.
Taking out the 1/1 there so he can't ping the shield off my 4/5 with it. You know, Blood Imp's done its job there. And of course he's got a hex. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? After everything else you've done.
It's time for a little blood.
See, this is what my deck should be doing, but I draw all the 6-drops, right? Yep, so that's what happens there when we get all our expensive spells at the start. I mean, look at this curve, and we got every single 6-drop in our, by pretty much turn 3 or something, and we didn't get any of these 1s and 2s really, not to the degree we should have there. So, you know, and you get a loss. That's what happens. That's what happens when you build your deck to be fast, and you get the worst possible hand. You get your loss and you suck it up. And even without how bad our hand was, we still would have beaten him if it wasn't for the Stoneforge decks.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
None of these particularly great against the Mage. Do we want to go like Voidwalker into Succubus? Don't think we can afford to play the Succubus because we want this Dark Iron Dwarf, so... lead out with the 2-1 because that'll make him sort of coin and ping it, which gets his coin out the way. Which is pretty cool for us, I think. Okay, yeah, we do just want to play the Succubus here. I just hope we don't lose the Dark Iron Dwarf.
Someday I'll be just like you.
How lucky! That was quite good, quite good. How lucky! Just on fire today. You know, a polymorph or a fireball? This Mage's probably wondering what the hell's going on here. I'm meant to be the aggressive player.
For the king! For honor!
X marks the spot.
It's time for a little blood.
I feel icky.
Guess we just make an 8-8, right?
For honor!
Like, it's bigger than all your guys. Seems fine. But you're not winning this race. You can't keep my guys frozen. Yeah, he's really assuming I don't have any removal in my deck at all for him to do that. I guess I make a pretty weedy Twilight Drake, right?
What to do? What to do?
I'm really not even sure what he's thinking about here. Yeah, come on. It's obvious what you should be doing.
You call that a weapon?
Yeah, just put more guys back out there. Give him more things to think about. Like, he's had his Flame Strike now, so he will have to have 4 in his deck to have averaged 2 in his top 15 cards. and 4 is a ridiculous number of flame strikes to have. Pretty happy to see Mage get a nerf as well, like with all the freeze effects going up cost by 1. Quite good, quite good. Do like a little bit of Siphon Soul there. Right on cue to help me out.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Done.
Pay attention, class.
So we're just gonna try and overwhelm him with guys. And there's Flame Strike number 2. Because this game is skill. That means he's got 4 in his deck if he's got 2 from his top 15, right?
I have no time for games.
It's time for a little blood. You gotta be kidding me!
Of course, another Cone of Cold, yeah. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have an entire deck of Cone of Colds? And Flame Strikes, I mean... Who needs skill when you can just have those cards? Not really the best in this particular situation. So, you know, sucks to be me, doesn't it? Right? Against the 2 Cone of Cold, 2 Flame Strike in the top 15 cards. Still a turn away from killing him. And that's why Cone of Cold's getting a nerf. So that means his deck has 4 Cone of Colds and 4 Flame Strikes in. On average. Or he was just extremely lucky, which is more likely the answer.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
Get rid of them all and hope for a Blood Imp. Because that is one card we didn't see. Nope, still no Blood Imps. Just give it something to ping with the Mage ability. It's like, just lob it out there. So turn 3, probably Priestess and the Dire Wolf. And maybe turn 4, Sylvanas, something like that. Well, we're not going to do that now. That's changed everything. I mean, this is pretty much all I can do here. You know, if you make the priestess, then the Worgen just attacks and then attacks again. And if he wants to shoot his own Worgen here and hit me for 8, then I get to play like the Stormwind Knight and kill it turn after, which is fine as well with me.
I wonder.
A lot of mages do get greedy in this spot. Water elementals, awesome. Okay.
I have no time for games.
So now, like, you can polymorph it, but you can't fireball it.
What to do? What to do?
Tazingo!
Oh, he wouldn't have liked that one. Priestess gets lucky with the ping. Heals it up for 1. No, that's terrible. What are you doing? No, what are you doing? It's so bad. Why not just ping it with your ability? Come on. Ping this guy, finish it off, and then attack anyway.
Pay attention, class.
Seemed like a complete waste of a cone of cold there.
What to do? What to do?
Do you need a blessing?
You have to attack. You have to take the 4/4 out here. You have to take out my 4/4 here. Not doing that would be awful. Well, I was gonna make the Stormwind Knight, but now the guy's 2/4. I guess we just drain life early.
So many possibilities.
For the king! For honor!
Yeah, fear my 2/3. These guys are pretty weak as well, Sunwalkers, obviously. They never get to use their Divine Shield against mages. I sure hope that's A copy effect.
Why do you call?
Yes, it is!
Why do you call?
Well, lucky I held on to this Siphon Soul, right?
Eyes are open.
For honor.
So after 10 turns, well 9 turns for me, we can finally start beating up the Mage. But how long it will last for before a Flame Strike. He should have done Arcane Missiles first, before deciding where to ping.
For honor.
Of course.
Let's just dump everything out there. I don't think he's got a Flame Strike. So, you know, let's just try and beat him up.
Eyes are open.
Ping my Armani Berserker, please. What? Oh. How rude.
Of course.
For honor.
Who you want me killed?
Truth is my shield.
Guys, I've made some guys.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm gonna help you. Five mana to draw one card. Yep. It's over! This is what we didn't do against my, like, against the Chamois. It's like, make guys. I mean, I feel my deck's fast enough. I just had lots of cards that said 4 to 6 mana on them right after I mulliganed.
Gul'dan versus.
Still feel there's a few wins still in this deck.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Again, I really want to carry on aggressively mulliganing for these Blood Imps. But it just feels like you get too random of a hand if it backfires on you.
Why do you call?
So we're just going to silence this. I don't see any reason to do anything but silence here, and then, like, coin. Into a Dark Iron Dwarf the turn after. Like, I don't like the idea of playing the succubus turn 2 and potentially losing my Dark Iron Dwarf. That just feels like rubbish.
You call that a weapon?
Interesting that he didn't attack with his hyena into my 1-3. Maybe he had like a Houndmaster or something and didn't want me being able to attack back with my 1-3 to trade off. You know, before he could play like the Houndmaster the turn after. Of course, if he did have a Houndmaster, he would have played it by now. It's pretty much a no-brainer play here. So maybe he's got like a animal companion or a deadly shot, and he doesn't want to have that horrible 50-50 of the deadly shot.
Quickly.
Yeah, he did have a deadly shot. So we just want to get his beast off the board here, because, you know, you shouldn't let hunters have beasts, it's just how it is. But we got some goods coming up next couple of turns here. These guys are pretty cool.
To Northrend!
Turns out my opponent's got his as well. I would have double attacked maybe the 4-6 there.
To Northrend! Victory!
Check out my 4-2s. And check out his explosive. Yeah, definitely an explosive
Someone called.
trap there.
Victory!
Shocked.
Truth is my shield.
Oh no! You sniped me! Oh wait, you haven't.
The gates are open.
It marks the spot.
You're in trouble now.
I feel icky.
I'll attack next turn rather than this turn, so I don't lose my 3-2. Why are you not taking out my 4-5? Surely that's better, taking out my 4-5 with taunts. Seems like a million times better. Why are you not attacking? That's even worse. Wow. That's awful. Why would you not attack there?
Die, landlubber.
Have breath really matter? Justice shall prevail.
I have no time for games.
Go. That is not what you want to draw when you're facing all of these cards.
Let none
Wow.
survive.
Justice shall prevail.
Yeah. Leponome not quite cutting the mustard there. So, a little bit closer to 7 wins. Oh. And then we just see how lucky we get. How lucky can we get if we get to 7 wins to try and get to 12? We've got to be very lucky not to get any bad draws.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
This Stormwind Knight I've had like every game. I swear this thing's haunting me. I didn't pick a second one up, did I? And just didn't notice it. Ugh, yeah, 6. Like, didn't I just throw you away?
Do you need a blessing?
Is there something I'm missing here? If you got that chain lightning or whatever it's called, you should definitely play it. Okay.
More training?
Like, the spell power doesn't change anything here. You know, he still, like, wipes the floor with everything. You know, it's like he didn't need that spell power to kill everything on my board there, so...
You're in trouble now.
You know, if he has something like a lightning storm there, that's fine. I mean, I do just have to try and beat him up there really fast. You know, especially with this kind of deck. Oh, finally a blood imp. I forgot what those things look like. Not seen one for so long. Like, what's this card do? Yeah, and of course you get the taunt, of course.
Why do you call?
Who wants to have a guess? Wow, I was certain I was going to go and get my blood imp there. Oh look, it's a hex.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Well, at least we get to, like, pretty much wipe his board away here.
Victory or death! Have breath really necessary?
Sure, send the big guy.
Yeah, I mean, I should have attacked the other way around, but once I'd done it, yeah, I've got to get rid of the Demolisher. I was looking at my bubble and thinking, oh well, yeah, I can do an extra point of damage if I use the bubble on that instead. Don't really want a Siphon Soul 2-3, do I?
Is this really necessary?
You call that a win? Victory! My shield for Argus!
Oh, this is going to be a painful turn for him. Exactsies. So we recovered, despite a little boneheaded trade earlier. Because I was looking at my Argent Protection, I was like, do I want to get rid of the bubble just to prevent 1 damage? Because obviously attacking the 1-4, so I was like, oh, but I can prevent 2 damage if I take out the 2-2 instead. And then I was like, yeah, that's why. That's why I was attacking that way round, so I didn't have to lose my Blood Imp, of course.
I feel icky.
Yeah, I don't really want to put the Swampoos out there just to trade off with the 2-1. I'm relatively happy with the next few turns at least. Obviously, if he's got a silence, it's still sad times here, and you know most good players will have a silence in this spot. But even the turns after that still seem pretty good with Sylvanas, and of course now we got the Blood Imp as well.
Pay attention, class.
Save this Siphon Soul for something really big, because Druids do have a lot of really big guys. Argent Commander should be able to trade with something.
What to do?
may want to hold on to Sylvanas until, you know, he's played something good out there. Just take the bubble off, heal up.
Instruction begins. I have no time for games.
No, now is a good spot for Sylvanas, really. You know, just carry on putting pressure on him. Just make guys, and he knows that I pretty much get to decide where stuff trades off.
Mind if I roll need?
My shield for Argus!
Oh, he has to attack. Maybe we do Siphon Soul the 4/4. Certainly make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Use a 3/6 to beat up the 3/2. Or do we make the Sea Giant? So if we make the Soulman Knight to ping off the shield, 5/6 beats up that, 3/6 beats up that, then he gets to attack with the 3/3 to kill this guy off. Yeah, which sucks.
So many possibilities.
Let's go with plan A.
Instruction begins. Let none survive.
Like, that's nice, but that's your entire turn gone. So
The light protects.
sucks for you.
My eyes are open.
Out of powder.
I shall do as you say.
Instruction begins.
Do I want to leave him with a 1/1? Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I mean, you can just see how good this Blood Imp is.
What to do?
just creating horrible trades for my opponent. That's not particularly impressive from him there, so... Feels pretty close to getting... Why are you doing that as well? Why are you not killing my 3-3? Like, why would you do such a thing as that? Surely you just killed my 3-3 there, right?
Is this really necessary?
Now, I'd want to play this Argent Commander and, like, kill it that way, but then I can't kill any of my guys off to be able to play the Ironbeak Owl. So I just have to do it this way.
I shall do as you say.
For the king! For honor!
Instruction begins.
Now you're going, there's a few minions over there. I'm not sure there's anything in your deck that costs 4 mana that gets you out of this. Turns out Sea Giant's just bigger than his deck, especially with it being an 8/9 as well. He, you know, even his trees, even his 8/8 trees or taunts are just chumps in the face of an 8/9 giant. Time to hit the concede button.
Thank you.
For honor!
So yeah, you know, that's what my deck does when it works. On the rare occasions when it actually does something. Oh, 8 wins. 4 more to go. We're never getting those 4 wins. We're never getting those 4 wins. It's not going to happen. I mean, if that happens, what just happened that game happens every game, then yes, we're going to get to 12 wins, but no. We're just going to get another one of those hands where everything costs 6 mana and we'll lose.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, your soul
Ooh, a Blood
shall
Imp!
be mine.
What's this? What is this? I'm tempted to keep this entire hand, because, I mean, he makes a lot of totems as well. I mean, maybe the Direwolf Alpha can go back, I guess. But the thing is, if I throw the Direwolf Alpha back, I'm just going to get like a 6-drop or something. I mean, we all know that's going to happen.
Out of round on. Do I have to?
Ooh. That's a good start. Maybe we just... I was about to say, maybe we just take this Blood Imp out of stealth here. And I quite like that idea.
Sure, send the big guy.
More so now I've drawn the second Blood Imp. You know, let's just start beating him up, right?
Do I have to?
I'm putting this side because never attacking with this one, so I don't want it to use up this Direwolf alpha buff. Congrats, you've done it taught. Guess we just made this, right? Yeah, could make that. Guess that's pretty cool as well, because he does have to take 4 damage if he wants to attack my imp.
So many possibilities.
For the king! For honor.
Just ridiculous. You can't beat double warding stuff. So sick. Like, you know, that's close to constructed quality deck, that kind of thing. And that's what, you know, this kind of warlock draft, if you get those blood imps, can do. Your opponent just goes, that's ridiculous. And the coin again helped. You know, that was one of those games where actually going second makes your deck insane.
Gul'dan versus
But he made a totem turn 2, and he lost because of that. Because he didn't have a turn 2 play.
Your soul shall suffer.
That straight up crushed him. I'm going to keep this, actually. Yeah. I like Sylvanas in the mirror matchup here.
Do you need a blessing?
Not the greatest turn 2 play, but it's going to have to do. Can't really play this Iron Beak Owl either and silence one of my own guys if he doesn't make anything this turn. If he coins into a Harvest Golem, that's awkward.
for the crusade.
That's a perfect card for him to coin into when I've got an Iron Beak Owl. It's like, thank you.
More training?
So he's absolutely on the defensive here.
So many.
Interesting to see whether he's running a Hellfire. Like, if I suspect there's a Hellfire, we can always just attack his guy, get it off the board, and then play the Drake. Because the Drake's going to be like 4/4. We don't want to put the 4/4 out there and have him be able to sort of attack and then Hellfire afterwards. So this would be a 4/4 if I played it. Or do we play the 3/5 instead?
So
4/4's
many
quite easy to kill.
possibilities.
You know, Soulfire and stuff like that all do it.
Pay attention, class.
So the 3/5's like a little bit more awkward for him.
So many possibilities.
I have no time for games.
Just carry on making guys, put pressure on him. Obviously we can deal with the big minion, and if he doesn't make big minions, we just carry on beating him up and just playing more minions out. Pretty much like that, really.
Let none survive.
Yep, just gonna dump stuff out there. Yeah, he needs a Hellfire or else it's all over. Welcome to Going Second Sucks, population U. I mean, going second really does suck. And this is, like, definitely one of those situations.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Give him his due, everyone always hits their guys. Well, we could. We're bound to get the 3-3 though, that's the thing, but yeah.
Big hug!
That would be too much of a 50-50, right? We just beat him up for 7 here, don't we? Right, yeah, yeah. Like that seems... we just beat him up for 7. Kill the big guy. We could attack the 4-4. Attack that. Siphon Soul this and just leave these two on the board and go, do you want to attack my 5-5? Well, if we attack him for 7, that puts him on 6, and we've got like 5 points of damage there.
Let none survive.
Yeah. Yeah, just get out of here. Because we got Siphons. Got Siphon Soul to take out the big guy as well. Or whatever he ends up leaving us with, I guess. He's at 2 life. Due to this leper gnome. Hopefully whatever he leaves us with we can beat him up with.
I wonder.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Yeah, of course I get the second, like 3rd weakest. It's like, where did all these minions come from? I guess I just expected to be drawing better cards than these. And I didn't expect him to do that.
So many possibilities.
Tastingo!
My eyes are open.
So it was definitely a misplay somewhere along the line from me. Maybe even a couple.
Truth is my shield.
I'm not really comfortable with how I played that last turn. It just unsettles me. I think what was getting me is I was certain that Siphon Soul did damage to players as well. I think that's what was confusing me. Yeah, that was it. I worked it out in my head that I could just do the 3 to the him. And no, it only does minions. So that was where I screwed up there. Not reading the card properly. To be honest, it's because there was another card that you can do. Oh, it's Bane of Doom, isn't it? That's what I was confused by, because Bane of Doom does players, and it does characters, so you can do it to a player. So for some reason, it was in my head that Siphon Soul was the same as Bane of Doom. 170 gold. That is shocking for 900. That is just terrible. Oh dear, Blizzard. Anyway, guys, sorry about screwing up that last game there a bit, but you know, that's kind of my sort of Warlock deck anyway, at least. And we shall see. Well, I guess we've got this pack from the last video. I never got around to opening up, so I guess we'll do that. Yeah, that's another whole lot to write home about. Unless it offered, I don't think it offered me 2 packs there. Was I just not paying attention? No, I just didn't open the pack, did I? Okay. Yeah, I'm in my own little world today. I do have a lot of things distracting me at the moment, so 5555 gold. I guess that's, you know, my thoughts on sort of Warlock. Still seems pretty cool if you get the Blood Imps, otherwise it feels like it sucks. No Soul Fires, actually neither of the today or yesterday there wasn't a single Soul Fire showed up, and that also allows this deck to do crazy things like really fast. Especially then allows you to pick up the occasional like spell damage minion, and all of a sudden your Soul Fires are doing 5 damage. And your Drain Lives are doing 3 and stuff like that. So I think it's a deck that you're either going to get like 9 wins or you're going to go 1 and 3 with. That's how I feel about Warlock. Whereas some of the other decks, like Paladin, for me, is always fairly consistent. I always feel like I'm going to get 5 wins with it, no matter what I pick up, and then it's just whether I get the broken stuff to take me up to 9 wins and maybe past it now. So, hopefully I won't make any screw-ups in my videos tomorrow. Yeah, right. Until next time, ta-da.